You can click to latest 364 Python. We'll go with this web-based installer, last one. So in this, if we go with Python 364, so I'm trying to download web-based installer. Actually, I have that installation done, so I'm not going to install again. So, guys, are you able to install it? Is it going on? Good.
Is everyone are able to understand what Srikanth is telling? Is everybody are following? Hello.
Yeah, yes, Devanand.
Okay. And how about others? I didn't see any response from other guys. Srikanth, can you please check with the other guys if everybody are following your instructions?
Yeah, yes, we're following.
Okay. Let's be interactive here. Thank you. Thanks for your response.
So, okay. Kiri, you're able to do, or you are having any? I'm sorry. Okay, you are able to download, right?
Yes, yeah, I can.
Yeah, Vishwa?
Yes, I have already installed this, but I've installed idle.
You have installed?
Idle, IDL.
IDL. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's fine. That's okay. There are some differences between 2.7 Python and 3 plus 3 star. So we will stick to one version. Like in 3 version, that is like basically a standard version. I can say like while taking the inputs, there are so many differences compared to 2 and 3. So we will stick to 3. I hope you have 3, Vishwa.
Yeah, I have 3.
So next, Geeta, are you able to install? Okay, Kirti, ready?
Yeah, I have just installed.
Okay, good. So first thing first. So are you able to check with the version, guys? What you have a version in your system? Okay. I will stop my share. I would like to take Vishwa's share if he can provide. I'll show his share. How do we check a version or whatever? Good. And we have so many IDs installed. Like we have a Spider, we have a we can go with the terminal, we can go with Notepad plus plus also. But uh, but uh, but I would suggest I would suggest like going to only one particular IED or one particular terminal will be the good practice.
Okay. Let Giri or someone share the screen so that you can guide the installation.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay.
Okay, I will stop that.
Yeah, please. No.
Yes, I think I stopped it.
Yeah. I'm sharing my screen.
Can minimize the zoom.
Yeah, I'm getting this one. Disable path length limit.
Okay. Successful. Machine configured to all the function in Python. Okay, close it. This was successful. Setup was okay. You have
Okay.
32-bit.
Yeah, this one only I downloaded that one.
Your operating system is 32-bit.
Yeah, no idea. This is Win 10,
Okay.
my software is. I downloaded this one
So
with base.
okay. Okay.
Can I close this pop-up?
Close it
Okay.
and open that Windows and try for Python. P.
This one, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So here, this is our Windows terminal where we'll check whether this is like basic. You don't need to write a complete full command. You don't need to complete full whole script. You can just it's like our Linux terminal where you can add one by one step every time, and you can check the statements. Example, Vishwa, can you give? Sorry, Giri, can you give print statement? Print hello world. Print space. Uh, print. Double quotes. Yeah. Next. Hello world. Hello. Yes. Correct. Enter. You enter please. Okay. Colon
Okay.
and print hello world. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is the difference from 2.2 to 2.33x, where you need to put all things in the braces.
Oh, okay.
Can I take the control?
Yeah, please. No.
Yes.
But remote control, I can click on it.
Yes. Remote control. Mm,
Yeah. Your name is not here, na?
It's
Shoban.
not there.
Okay. No, Gensoft is there.
Yeah, I got the control. I think.
Okay.
No, I didn't got here.
Your name is not listed in this list.
It's not there.
No, only 5 names are available here.
Yes, Bopana, it's you, right?
Yeah. Yes, Bopanna.
Okay.
Yes, Bopanna.
Yeah.
Mm. So now just if we see this, like a basic commands where we can try here. Okay, so like I is equal to 10. What is I? What is the value? What is the value of I? We can try like this, and like basically this is something where only what we can say, like not complete commands or complete program we can write here, but only a basic like a statements, I can say a statements can be printed here. If you want to write a program, we will go with IDE installation and we will write the program there. Okay, so
Okay.
I hope everyone are able to install the what we'll call Python. Are you everyone installed? Okay, I will check with one by one. Vishwa.
Yeah, I'm already installed.
Okay, next Giri, you are done. Next Nagarjuna, right?
No,
Rashika.
Okay,
Raj.
Rajashekar.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, next anyone? I'm not able to see. That's why. Show me.
Geeta should be.
Okay, guys,
Yeah, I had.
yeah, interact with Srikanth. As I observed, like people are not answering. Like as everyone here to learn, because let's have a confirmation regarding this. Can you please interact?
So if you have any doubt, you can
I know
interrupt
that
me.
everybody are in sleepy mood. It's early in the morning, but still something like let's interact.
Yes.
So rather than something like asking each and everybody, like why don't you guys interact? Otherwise, it will not going to work out here, because this is really a very important session for your career.
Mm.
Okay, I observed something like even saying yes or no, it is also facing some difficulties here. I'm sorry to say this.
Guys, you can interrupt me anytime. I don't have any issue. You can call, you can stop me if I'm going fast, or you can stop me if you have any question also.
So this is exactly the future, like where each and everything in the future for your career, the Python will be there. Okay, where you can definitely utilize these sessions. Kindly learn and let's be an interactive. Otherwise, it will be like a little bit not an interesting session. It will be becoming.
Okay. Okay. So before going there, I will talk about before going deep into what is data types, or what is Python. I would like to discuss basically a compiler, a debugger, and why we need all these stuff, or what is basically we are going with the different programming languages and why. Because we have a microcontroller programming where move, create, left, all those things are there. So, but still, why we are going with programming languages? Since the first thing, why we have implemented the different programming languages like C, C++, Java, or Python, Perl, Ruby, shell scripting. These are basically when it comes to user interactions or user understandability, microcontroller programming is very difficult. Like we have to import the registers if you want to write some values to a register. If you want to import while taking if you want to do perform one for operation, it needs some 10 to 20 lines in microcontroller, or whatever the programming we have, that is called as a base program. based programming. So for that to illuminate, the industry guys, what they did is they came up with a new programming language, which is called as Pascal. That Pascal is also, as of now, it's a evil end of life. And now the standard one what we are using is C++. But that side C++ can be used for only what we call as development, and some users are still using it as a scripting language also, but very few people, because it don't have a rich libraries, but it can support up to rich libraries by creating to yourself. You can create any library. Basically, if you want to speak at the high level, all these compilers, any compiler like or sorry, Java, Python, Perl, are all written on the C compilers. Means on top of these, there is a below to any programming scripting language, there is a C compiler down. So that's why we came up with a different programming languages. In that, before 2010 or so, there was a good hope that Python, Perl will be the best guy to do scripting, and Ruby also. Some big industries like EMC and other guys. I think Itachi or actually Cisco is moving from Ruby to Python. So these guys are changing from Python, Ruby to Python. We have Perl and Ruby were the best things before 2010, but after 2010, everyone have a perception saying Python will be the good programming language where we need to start using it. So if we come to Python, okay, someone started a meeting. I have only 10 minutes. I will join again. I have 10 minutes. I think some issue with this tool. Oh, okay. So, yes, coming to a point, again, why we are going with Python? Yes, if we see in terms of understanding, in terms of reading, it is very user readable. Means for I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Just like that, you don't need to put any braces in 2.7, or it came in 3x, it came to a stand. Vast industry is using these libraries. Okay, about this is what about Python. And Python, we have so many libraries. We have, if we see in most of the areas, we can cover almost all libraries. 80% of libraries are free and 20% are payable, or 20% are like licensed. That's that said,
So what is
again, we
what
can
is
use.
library here?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
What is
someone.
library here?
Yes, libraries are the functions, or the task. Libraries are nothing but a function which is already implemented by someone or you only, or you can implement your own library. These libraries, whenever you call with a specific argument, that task will be done by that library and it will return to you. Suppose add function. Okay, I'll show this stuff. If you have a function where we are going to use some inputs, and it will return the output what the library is intended to do. Suppose SSH models. So we always do SSH to a host, right? For that, we have a library called SSH library, where we need to import it. Once we import that, we can do SSH to the host. We don't need to sit and write all the backend code, SSH code, and we don't need to execute it. It's just a library where we need to import it, and we can just start using it.
Okay.
Okay. So next is next, if we go with what is a compiler. Okay. So at the top level, we are sitting at the top level where Python sits. So if you see from the top, the whatever the instructions we send, print is converted into different statements according to the machine readable statements. These things has to be read by machine, because sometimes we will show only print command, sometimes we will talk to registers also, sometimes we'll talk to a different devices also. So at that time these things has to talk to a machine. That's why we came that's where the compiler will come into. The compiler will change these instructions, user readable instructions, into machine understandable instructions. Okay. These instructions are pushed to machine, and they are converted into bits, bytes, 0 and 1s, and the response from the other end, what we get, will be given back to us. That's where compiler came into picture. Okay. So you guys have any doubt regarding compiler or regarding Python, or like where we started, why we need to go to Python instead, why we can't go with the other scripting languages, or what are the advantages of Python when compared to other scripting languages?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
compiler means only IO processor.
Compiler?
Compiler means IO operations, processing input and output processor, or what? Simple
Okay.
means simple
Okay.
terms.
Don't see. In a simple term, yes. Only you send some input, it will respond to you with some output. So
Okay.
if we see at the high level, but don't see that much high level, that is not good.
Okay.
Okay. That is if we start understanding, we'll understand the complete basic. If not, nothing. We'll stick to 0, right? So
Yeah.
so if I say print statement, I'm entering in Girish, I think Python terminal. So here, this print statement, what we'll do is, this statement is converted back into a instruction to the machine, and these instructions are again converted into a print. Print is okay. I will tell, print is a library again. Print is a function again, given to the it is freely available. Okay, but okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Print is a function which we are accessing it and sending these instructions to the compiler. The compiler will in turn change it to a bit bytes, and it will return back. But if we see like what Giri said, just input and output, no, only we can't say input and output, but if we see at the high level, we'll give input, we'll expect something. How these expectations or inputs are given, that is like our programming, where we write a program that is converted into bit bytes, that will be written back, and the whatever the expected output we are going to display. Okay. So any doubts?
Yeah, why we need to put the backslash and n after
This
hello
is
world?
new line. This is new line. Okay.
Okay.
If you see now, if I won't remove this new line, okay. Next to this, right, the 3 forward arrows.
Yes. Yeah.
So there won't be any new line here. If you see, there is a space, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That is called as new line. Okay, that is called as new line. So we won't get that new line.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put some more new lines where you can see the difference. So before printing hello only, we'll get a new line here. See, we got a new line before to H, after to O, word D, we got a new line,
Okay.
right? Any doubts? Okay, guys, anyone can we say we are good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So next, what is debugging? Why we basically go to debugging? What does this stuff debug says? So I hope everyone are getting. Shall I repeat again? What is compiler? Why we go with Python? Why we go with Python? What is the use? Any two, three statements from each of you guys?
It has so many libraries.
Okay, good, good. Next,
Easy to use statements.
sorry.
Readable statements.
Yes, absolutely. The readable statement. It is easy to read, and we can say, I will say, a memorized kind of thing. Like we don't need to stick to high level understanding. Just if you see a complete Python program that was written by some expert, you will feel like, wow, this is easy to like. We can just read like daily our newspaper or whatever, the test books. That much easy to read. Okay, what else?